If you see time that you have as opportunity to create something, to build something, to solve some problem, to achieve goals, to learn something, then time is very good for you. If you are not doing any of them, then this time that you have will be very much boring, frustrating, because you will not know how to spend that time, and that we call hopelessness, depression, anxiety, and all these things. So the only way that we can bring joy in our life, we can bring interest in our life, is by engaging ourselves with different kind of works, different activities that we really want to do, and this craze for solving problem, doing something for self, doing something for the others, and finding value in those things. And whatever you do by your heart, and then only you get the taste of life. Otherwise the taste of life will be very much bitter, because the universe and this planet and life forms on this planet are always busy doing activities. A life form which is active are always engaging themselves in so many works. But when we see that we have nothing to do, no work, no creativity, no innovation, no problem solving, some routine work, some repetitive work may bring discouragement in your life. So all the time what you try is to bring some new thing, some new problem, creativity, some innovative things, some changes. And how do you do it? Is by observing the environment, is by observing the society, observing the family, observing yourself, and try to engage yourself. The time that I'm talking about can give you anything that you want. Now, don't consider yourself a failure. You consider yourself a possibility, and possibility is through the utilization of time that you have. You ask people, those who are very much busy doing something, solving some problem, bringing some innovation, they will always answer they have no time to do unnecessary things. So what does it mean? It means that they have something to do. It is not they are all scientists, they are all highly successful or very very sophisticated people. They are human being like us. What is the difference? Difference is they are engaged with some work, and those work they really want to do. So in your life, the works that you want to do, when you will engage yourself with that, you will definitely find meaning, you will definitely find value in that, and you will live a very good life. Having so many things will never fulfill you. At one point of time, we think that getting resources, money, and so many other things like relationships uh, will actually fulfill us. Definitely, it will fulfill a little, but when you have all these things, you'll find that now you have time, you have mind, you have emotion, you have yourself, you have your working intelligence. That time you'll find that all these things that you have are all these things that you have are not giving you that passion, not driving you towards your joy, towards your satisfaction or fulfillment. So only thing that can give you some kick, some experience, new experience of life is the work that you are engaged in, the activities that you perform, or the understanding that you have about the world, and that is also possible by your activity. And that activity is kind of observation of the world, observing the environment, observing others, observing the nature, observing the very creation, the universe. So one way we will observe the world, because we want to know the world, we want to know everything. And another is we will be doing something that is meaningful to ourselves, that we really want to do those things. Except these two, nothing can actually keep us engaged and keep us happy or fulfilled all the time. And the noisy things that are going on, the collisions, thought process, everything need to come to a balance. You see, the society, there is a rush, and in the social media you see there is a chaos, because there are different kind of contents, there are different kind of thought process, there are different kind of expressions together in a platform, and you are switching from one to another each and every time. When you are scrolling, you are watching one type of content of one dimension. Very moment you are changing that and you are going to another type of content, and which is connected to another dimension. So you are switching in your mind. That's why this culture of this short or reels are actually bringing down our attention span, and it is very much scientific, and we must keep away from this thing. Like, we have to watch long videos, and otherwise will not know anything in detail, and the same time we will actually exploit our attention span, will bring down our attention span, and it is happening. And it is scientifically evident that people are having low attention span, and which is our great quality that we have, that we can observe and we can actually see things the way they are. We can learn things, we can you know find out patterns, we can bring solution out of the situation. It is possible when you observe, when you pay attention. So paying attention now becomes a very remote thing for the people, those who are very much busy with very short term things, very short term things. This culture of this short term video and short term thinking, short term benefits, all these things will definitely cost our real well being. So we must give time, we must give our attention, we must give our effort, and then the real things will come out. And real thing is always very much sustainable in nature, and things should be very much sustainable. Otherwise, if it is not sustainable, then you have this thing, and the next moment you do not have that thing in your life. So it will give you that instability. So if you really want stability in your life, then you always seek for the sustainable things. So what is sustainable thing is the you know is your body and your life itself, that you are living, your aliveness. Then you have to make your food sustainable, like that. You have to ensure that you have your requirement fulfilled. The fundamental requirement is the food, then you have a shelter, then you have people around you, those who are very much supportive and your well-wisher. When you have the good things and you now have time, then you will definitely try to achieve the things that you want in your life. Suppose you want a job, you want to earn money, definitely that's very important and crucial in our life. Then you want a very solid relationship with your family members, with your friends, with your relatives, society, with your partner. So this thing is also a very important and sustainable thing, but we need to keep track of the sustainability. We need to work towards the sustainability of all these things. The thing is that when we can keep ourselves balanced, we can keep ourselves stable, cool, then we can think of solving problem. We can actually think of doing something, making some creative things, or bringing some solution to some problem. And in your life, the problems all are defined, because in youth, when you are young, the very important thing is that you learn so many things, uh, and after some time you engage yourself in work, you earn, then you make your living, then you keep learning, you keep exploring the world. It is not a fixed thing, though in the society it seems it is very fixed thing, that everything need to be placed in a fashion that cannot go outside of the track. It is not like that, but we have made the society like that. As I said, the fundamental things are need to be taken care of. When these are okay, then you can move, you can talk, you can work, you can actually engage yourself. Then outcome will come out from that engagement, involvement. So what is the involvement? Living is very much taken care of by the nature itself. You don't do anything for keeping yourself alive. The only thing you do, just you take some food and water. That is very easy, and that is very convenient to do. And even the breathing is happening continuously, and it is automatic. You are not giving any effort. Breathing is happening. Only thing that you need to take some food consciously, 2 times, 3 times in a day. Then you are okay. You are living. See, the big thing that being alive is taken care of by the nature. Nature has given you the environment. Nature has given you the food, the air, the sky, the energy, the sun. Everything is working fine. So when everything is working fine, now we have to engage ourselves with the work. Then we have no other option, or we should not have any other option. Now when you are okay, then you engage yourself with something, and you just try to create something. You try to bring some outcome. So what kind of engagement these are? So in our life, when we are alive, when we are okay with our body and mind, then the rest of the things are like, I have to talk to somebody. This is a very general. Somebody will talk to me. In general, there's two common things, like a conversation will happen. Sometimes the conversation will be like a monologue, or some kind of a one-way broadcast. Somebody will be talking and I'll be listening. And most of the time it will be very interactive. Like I will be talking to somebody and somebody will talk to me, and it is like a very continuous process, and like a bi-directional conversation will happen. And that is the common thing that is happening. Now this conversation may happen in the classroom. This conversation may happen in the family. This conversation may happen in the corporate sector, in the offices, in the industry. It may happen in the research lab. It may happen in the seminar room. It may happen in the society, on road, in the market. When you go and try to buy something, you do conversation. So this is the very basic thing. So when we try to understand the fundamental thing, then things will be very much easy and clear for us. Otherwise, we are very much confused, and we are in the we are in a very chaotic environment. As I said, that when you need a clarity, things will be very easy for you. Now, as I said, the conversation, other thing is like you will hold something, you will grab something, you will just move something from one place to another. This is in general. Your body is always in motion, always in working mode. Then you will be doing something with your body, and it is the requirement, it is needed. Your parent will ask you to do something, you are doing something. Your teacher will ask you to do something, you are doing something. Your boss in the corporate industry will tell you to do something, you will be doing something. So everywhere in the society, somebody will ask you to do something. You are helping somebody. So how can you help somebody? You are moving your body. You have to hold somebody by your hand, or your whole body. You are just trying to pull, trying to push, trying to shift, trying to do some movement. So this is the fundamental thing that you do. The third one is very important and very crucial for human being, is like observing the environment. Like you want to help somebody. How can you help somebody when you don't understand whether you have to help or not? It means what? You have to decide, and for that decision you have to observe the environment, whether you should involve yourself, whether you should not involve yourself. So it is decided by your brain, it is decided by your perception, the senses that you have, that will receive information from the environment. Your eyes, your ears, your nose, your whole body, it is perceiving, it is receiving information from the environment. Then your mind will take that decision. It will play and it will take decision, and you involve your body there. And by the during that also, you are perceiving and receiving the real data at that time. You are not late, you are not too early, you are very much on time, and you are doing your things. You are observing it every moment, and you are just changing your body, changing your plan, your action. Everything is changing. So that is a general thing, that we have to understand what are the abilities that we have, and what are the things that we can do. So by doing so, we are engaging ourselves with the environment, with other people, with the environment, with other people. And other people, it means what? It's a whole set of people. As I said, your parents, your siblings, your relatives, your friends, your society, your institution, your classmates, your teachers, very important. Then your somebody unknown, you don't know, that is also a part of the society, part of the community. You talk to them. So that conversation and action, that all these things are there in your hand. So the very important is like observing and taking action. So when you do it every time, when you wake up and you see this thing I have to do, and next you have to do this thing, next you have to do this thing. So this is what is given to human being. And will be we will be having this thing only that can help us uh, achieve something. What is achievement? Like, I will be performing a set of actions, after that I will be rewarded by something. What is the reward? Some money, some resources. And nowadays everything is money, because money is the currency. And if you want resources, then you have to earn money directly. Now no resources are available. Yes, some of the resources are available, like when you go to forest, uh, you can take something, maybe it will not cost any money, because the currency is not applied in the forest. But in most of the cases, you will not be allowed in some of the place where there is no, you cannot take anything from there. So this is the very common thing. Like, to survive on this planet, you need money. And how do you earn money? As I said, you have two things, or two three things. Like, you think, you take action, you do conversation, nothing. So what you are doing in the classroom, you are just doing some conversation, your teacher doing conversation with you. And what you are doing when you write exams, you write something. It means what is a communication, something which is verbal, it is the viva. When you are writing something, it is the written exam. And that's it. This is education. Education is means what? Exchanging information with each other. Teacher will teach you, and it will ask, and that person will ask you whether you understood. You get marks. When you go for interview, somebody will ask you questions. If you are able to answer, it means what? That person will just test you. So how will you pass the test? Because in previous time, you know, the time that you passed, during that period, you have gone through so many things in your life. You have studied books, you have studied articles, you have studied research papers, you have worked practically. Like, you have involved yourself with the practical work, like, computers, internet, surfing, AI, how to use AI. Not that you are writing programs all the time. Programs, though, those who are writing programs, they are computer programming expert. So you can be one of them. But in general, AI can be used. In general, computer softwares can be used, and people are using that. So nowadays, everything is being done on computer. So learning computer is must. And this is the thing that if we make ourselves capable, then we'll be able to earn money, resources. And the world is not a very unscientific or very much unknown to us, or it's not very much surprising to us or mysterious. As I say, the world will be mysterious. The world is not so mysterious that you cannot figure out what to do, what not to do. So you are very much aware of the world. Now there are some confusions. That's why maybe I'm talking about these things. That uh, things are in front of our eyes, but we are not clear about it, because no one told us that you see this way, or you try to find out the reality. Now things have become very much uh, fixed, one after another, one after another. Somebody did that, so I have to do it. somebody told me to do, I will be doing it. So this is what is happening in most of the cases. I see somebody is successful in that area, so it means what, I have to be successful in that area only. Or this is the definition of success, this is the definition of achievement. Achievement is not in the things that we achieve. Achievement is understanding our ability. Achievement is, am I able to use my ability every time? Why achievement is after 5 years or 10 years, or after achieving something, intentionally, unintentionally, incidentally, accidentally. So thing is that if I'm able to use my ability right now, then I will be definitely able to engage myself with the environment, with the people. Then I will be definitely doing something there, and they will be giving me the reward in return. What is the reward? As I said, the money. The they will be talking very good about you, they will appreciate you. And it is also a currency, appreciation in the world. This perception about the you're you're a person, and people have perception about you based on what, based on your understanding, based on your learning, based on your ability, based on your skill sets. People have understanding, people have perception about, people made the mind. So yes, most of the time it is correct, because whatever they have made, whatever they have actually uh, you know recorded, registered information about you, all are correct, because you actually expressed yourself in that way. You cannot question that. Yes, there will be 5-10% misunderstanding, but most of the things are very very correct. So the currency, as I said, money is one currency, and the parallel thing is that your goodwill, your impression that you are leaving in another person's mind, that is also will be converted into some kind of achievement, in terms of money, in terms of job, in terms of resources, in terms of opportunities. So the end of the opportunity is some money, end of the opportunity is the end point is the money, end point is the resources, end point is the satisfaction that you get, end point is the something that good impression that you make. These are the end points. So in all life, the fundamental thing is like endpoint should be money first. The second endpoint should be the satisfaction that I have. Third one is the satisfaction they have when they interacted with me. So it means what, when they are satisfied with me, it means what, they are making some remark on my work, on my skill, and that will be registered in their mind. So it will be very good for me for the future. Again, from that, in the future, it will be converted into money, it will be converted into some resources they will provide me, or again there will be a satisfaction in within me or within them, and the goodwill that I have. Then it's a continuous process, it's not a discrete thing, it is a very continuous process, one after another. Like today you do something very good, and that may pay you till your death, and that is very true. You don't know. So where the things that I'm trying to discuss here is something, the fundamental, nature of our existence, fundamental nature of our human society, or the environment, or the earth, the cosmos, the universe. So when I say universe, it means what? When I say earth, when I say world, when I say society, everything is actually connected to you. Everything is actually related to you. You are not separate entity. So when you are not separate entity, you have to understand that how can I understand the connectivity with the world, with the other people, with the entity, with the organization, with the society, with the relatives, with the parents. So if you just keep yourself like you don't care, so it means what? When you don't care about the care about the world, you don't care about the society, you don't care about the family members or the your organization, then they will not care about you, because it is not they want that. It is like you are leaving that impression, so they are responding towards that. They are not making any other judgment. Suppose if I show red color, then other person will see that red color and make impression within themselves about you, that you have showed red color. You are showing red color, and you expect that when you ask them they will answer green. So it is a very it is not a it is not correct, or it is not the way it is going to be. So that is why the most of the uh, youth maybe are confused that what they have to do, what they should not do, how they should see the world, how they should interact, how do they communicate with others, what should be their achievements, what should be their goal. So this thing.